New batter, and he joins Shafane Rutherford in the middle. This was the partnership that did it all for the Montreal Tigers yesterday. But game on here. 79 for 4, just in a spot of bother here, Montreal. Good over from Tim Southey. 11 gone, 79 for 4.
4 down in the middle order, all the pressure on them now. Still Carlos Brathwaite. You've got that power. If you need that power, but you don't want him coming out until the last 4 or 5 overs, having to do too much work. You can come in and just hit for a short period of time. That's ideal. These two have to form a partnership for a number of overs.
Ooh. Nice cheeky smile from Usman Khan there. Let's have another look at that. Tickled through, I think it fell, dropped just short. Smacked away. Oh, that's a great shot. That's beautiful. Welcome to the crease, Dipendra.
Nice way to get off the mark. Touch short from Hussain, and it got the treatment straight away. Look at that. He was sitting back, sweating on that, and he picked his spot, flat and hard. Much needed boundary. Yeah, enjoyed by the youngsters in the crowd too.
Good running as well between the wickets. This is good from Montreal. 6 off the over, a couple of balls still to go. Staying up very nicely with the run rate. That's never going to be the issue. They've been excellent in this season at building partnerships. 4+ 50+ partnerships, 4 should I say, 50+ partnerships for the Montreal Tigers. They've been very good in that respect. Ooh, it's a big swing. That's a wide. That appeal from Hussain Talat, ambitious.
Yeah, it's one of those bowlers' appeals so that hopefully it doesn't get caught wide. You see it occasionally. The umpire well above that. Over's gone for 7. 2 deliveries left. Rutherford's 10 off 12, just starting on his innings.
Ooh, that stayed very low. That delivery. And big smile of Shafane.
Face off, it's a little off cutter that stayed low. Inside edge. It wasn't far away from the stumps.
He's got a wonderful smile, Shafane. Lights up the screen. Often smiling. An aggressive Guyanese batter. I think that's where we like to watch West Indians play cricket as well. Lots of laughs, big smiles, enjoyment. That's another good ball. That's a good one to end it. 12 gone, 86 for 4.
These players, Dipendra just coming into the middle, Rutherford being there for a little while. Nicely bowled on the stumps, flicked it for a single on the onside. These two will have to spend a bit of time in the middle.
Logan Verbeek, the Netherlands international, into the attack. Attacking stumps. Logan Verbeek is very accurate. He's got enough pace. He's not fast, but he's brisk enough. Cannot drop short now, Shafane Rutherford. We've seen that yesterday. We've seen it all through his career, that pick-up pull shot. There is protection. 2 men out on the leg side. Third is inside the ring.
He wanted to go short. He wanted to go for that pull, but no connection made. There was an opportunity. He will think that he missed out on it. This partnership is very crucial. The required rate, they can't afford to let the required rate go 8.5 because it's difficult. The later half of the innings we have seen when the Wolves were batting as well.
Well, Tim Southey's only got 1 over left. Chris Green's only got 1 over left. That's a big plus for the Tigers in the chase.
He went for the big heave straight to the fielder, and he will be out. We're just talking about it, that he needs to spend some time there, but he rushed a little bit, Rutherford.
Well, Chris Green...
Very, very calm and collected there.
Green, because although he didn't pick it up straight away, he never panicked.
Yeah, it was a very, very calm and collected there. Oh, what a delivery. Another slower ball, this time going another way, a leg cutter. Completely disguised the batter. Here we can watch all this action. Watch the GT20 on CBC Sports and CBC Gem in Canada.
Yeah, good cricketer, Chris Green. Northern Districts in New South Wales. A Blues first-class cricketer. Top man, Sydney Thunder. I think he signed an 8-year contract at one stage.
Finished the over with just a single. Good over for the...
No need to panic yet, with the rate creeping towards 8, and once it gets to 8, it gets to 9 and 10 quickly.
Oh! Lovely. Very good bowling. Wicket to wicket. Perfect length as well.
It's not the kind of surface where you can knock the ball around easily, so you have to sometimes back yourself with some power. So you have to know your options as a batter.
Oh, or you can just nick it. Very hard to set a field for that.
Might be his option.
That's a very good option here now.
He's driven into the surface from Ahmed's eye. Thick outside edge. Gets a little bit of luck. Dipendra, who's a useful cricketer. He had the support yesterday of Shafee and Rutherford, but today his West Indian teammate is gone, so a bit more work to do. There's Big Brathwaite. 4 for today. You might have a bit of work to do with the bat.
Oh, lovely shot, good timing, equally well fielded, but they'll still manage to get back for the second.
Great work in the deep, Hussain Talant. Top class, because that ball was hit like an absolute bullet. So have a look at this. Fired in. Good pull shot, umpire does well. Bit of dancing on ice at square leg, and the fielder does really well.
This is nice. Just slowing down a little bit, just bringing the length back.
With the 2 balls fired through this over, one's been a thick outside edge gone past the keeper, and the second one was a drag down. Pace off.
Again, a quicker delivery. There was an opportunity. You might get a second again. Very good running. 9 from the over after 14, 99 for 5.
Standing it out to him because he's going to pop it in the hotel.
Tricky bowler to face.
More pride in his...
Lovely control as well when he bowls those Yorkers. Slightly short, there is an opportunity, but straight to the fielder, just going to be a single.
Jeremy Gordon hit in the head earlier. The good news, no concussion, but he will play no further part this evening. So they're a bowler down here.
Oh, big call, big appeal, but it seems a bit too high. Maybe, yeah, right decision made by the umpire.
Yeah, it looked high, and it looked like outside the line of off stump. I think Chris Green saying it, was it outside the line of off? I thought it was. Chris Green's a tall man, gets bounce. Yeah, going over the top.
Yeah, good decision by the umpire not to give it out. He's just got to be a bit careful with that reverse sweep against Chris Green. He can fire one through.
Not a bad option, though. Short third, and there's deep backward points. There's big space there on the offside. Execution must be good.
Nicely bowled again. That hard length where you can't really get under as a batter.
But just looking through the bowling options here, Jeremy Gordon's off. He won't bowl. Colin de Grandhomme's an option. We haven't seen him with ball in hand yet. He's certainly someone who could roll his arm over.
Yeah, they'll have to be very careful who they use and when they use. It's more important.
Tim Southey's got one over. You would think Tim Southey's going to bowl probably 19 or 20. Logan Van Beek will probably bowl 19 or 20. So you probably got Tim Southey to bowl 19 and Van Beek 20, or vice versa. So the chance is to get the runs here against Ahmed Zai and Hussain Talat.
And they have an opportunity to finish the game in those 3 overs. If they're sensible and if they're looking at the scorecard and counting the overs. Oh, this is cheeky. This is very, very good. Might not be a boundary, but they will get a few runs here. If they run well, they might end up picking up 3, and that's exactly what they have done. Very good running. After the 15, it's 106 for 5, Tigers.
Batter will be gutted. It's an off-cutter, so the ball's going to turn in, hit the ball through the line. You're big, you're strong, smoke it. Don't try and flick it and place it.
Yeah, I think he timed it a bit too well on that occasion. Again, lovely delivery, slower ball.
But I guarantee you, he's in the sheds now thinking, why didn't I just hit through the line? I'm a tall man, I'm strong. It was there to hit, it really was.
A bit of an off-spinner there. Yeah, absolutely. I think if he went through the shot, that would have landed 20 rows back. That was nicely bowled again. He's not going to give any pace. He knows exactly what he's doing here.
Well, he was never fast, Colin de Grandhomme.
Yeah.
I reckon he's just taken a few Ks off his speed here.
It wasn't this slow either.
I think of the World Cup 2019 at Lord's on a surface that was a little bit tricky. He was unplayable.
Yeah, very crafty, Colin de Grandhomme. Another single.
And they're just getting away with this here. The Wolves. De Grandhomme just sneaking it over and picking up a wicket and 3 off her. This is a bonus, an absolute Brucey.
Yeah. The Tigers will have to keep a close eye on their required rate. We said it earlier. Once it starts touching 8, it goes very quickly to 9, 10. Again, smart cricket, very well bowled. No pace given after the 16th over. It's 110 for 6. The Tigers.
24. That's what's required now. 4 wickets in hand for the Tigers. It is the captain, Southey, worked away. Just going to be the one, I think. Touching and turning. No, coming back for the second. These fielders are going to have to be on their toes now. A couple of glares towards that fielder, thinking that that should have been only 1. Perhaps a little slow off the boundary.
Well, interesting, Tim Southey going to bowl his 4th and final over now. I reckon if that previous over wasn't as good as it was, Southey would have kept one up his sleeve, kept his last over for maybe the 19th or 20th. I think Southey senses push this game out of reach now.
Dipendra on strike. Nicely bowled. Now they're going to have to scream in again. They're looking for 2. Dipendra's end. Oh, had he taken it, he might have been on his way. Wasn't a clean take.
So he's taking a blow to the thumb here, the left thumb. Usman Khan behind the pegs. It's a good throw. Bullet throw. Carlos Brathwaite always wanted to. Dipendra was always going to the danger end. Maybe a little full, the throw. That's the only thing I will say. It was a fast, hard throw, maybe a little bit full. He probably wanted a couple of foot shorter, but a missed opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree with that. Should have been. He knows that, I think, as well. Tough for a keeper to take that at that rate.
Yeah, you'll expect to take it as a keeper. He'll be disappointed, but I will say to Usman Khan, as a keeper, you either want the ball on the full or on the half volley, or else 4 to 5 yards so the ball can bounce in. It was just no man's land, really, with the throw.
Just one thing to note is that the keeper Usman didn't really get up to the stumps. That was the problem. He was a bit sluggish, and then only now he started to run up the stumps. So he wasn't balanced. Yeah, the throw was too full, but he wasn't really in the right position set for that attempted throw over the top of the stumps, which wasn't quite there, and he's got a nasty rap on the thumb, not for the first time today. Someone else earlier today got that. Chris Gale.
Well, I've watched Usman Khan bat quite a bit over the last 12 months, and he's a very fine batter. I haven't seen a great deal of him behind the stumps, truth be told, and today he's been a little bit disappointed behind the stumps. These are the wickets. Straight up in the air, in the deep, settles.
Certainly does. We have seen a couple of teams not get their fielding right. They're catching nor their fielding right, and they are really being penalised at the moment. Southey again. to Brathwaite. He likes that Southey. I think it's a little high, though. So does the man in black.
The Carlos Brathwaite, at a guess, he's 6'5". And he's off the ground here, 2 feet in the air, miles over the top. Easy decision for the umpire.
The Tigers have had no issues whatsoever batting the death with their run rate. They've really gone nicely. We're going at 11.2 at the death before today, a little bit slower today, and of course the Wolves have had an economy rate of 6.5, so it's a nice little finish this. Variation again from Southey.
They should go down to the wire here. Got to give yourself a chance. As the Tigers, when you were well in control not long ago, you're not in control right now, but what you can say as a batting unit, let's get this game down to the wire. Let's be with a chance. What can we chase last over? 8 runs maybe. So let's not try and get ahead of the game now. Respect the opposition. Southey's nearly done. Trump card nearly done.
So that last ball was a knuckleball, which really climbed. So it obviously hit the seam, really climbed. If it hadn't hit the seam, it just would have really died. Last ball of the over, 7 from it at the moment. Brathwaite works it away onside. He's going to look to come back for 2. It's only 2 paces really for Brathwaite. Oh, slight misfield as well. Van Beek's got to get back there to make sure they don't try and get 1 more. They won't. 9 off the over. That's handy. 7 in gone. 119 for slow. The Tigers have got themselves in a bit of a tangle. Stripes have all mixed up. Dipendra. Oh, he's hit that high. This might be out as well. Green. He doesn't drop many. And he's taken that catch. Fine grab by Green. Got the smile on his face also. Falling apart for the Tigers.
Well, the Wolves, they're mauling the Tigers. Logan Van Beek into the surface, asking the batter, hit to the long boundary because I've got protection. I'm backing myself to get my skills right, and I'm backing my fielders to support me. And Chris Green, you're right, he doesn't drop many. Safe in the deep. Excellent catch, and they're nearly there. Tigers have lost another. Dipendra played well for us, 28. 125 for 8.